Hey, this is Phil Webb from Best Pawn and Jewelry in Bay St. Louis. Got another repair, one or two video for you. It's basically the screws that hold the back onto a Cartier ladies watch. The watch is 18 karat white gold, and the screws are also 18 karat white gold. And being gold, they're a little softer. So over the years of removing the screws on the back, the screw heads have gotten marred a little bit, damaged. So we're going to build those screw heads back up with white gold and then face them back down, back to the factory specs when it looked brand new when it left the factory. So follow along. I'm going to show you, I've already worked on a couple of them, but I'm going to show you basically what we're doing. So here is one of the screws, and you can see the head has just a little bit of marring on it, where the screwdriver has slipped and spun out just a little bit. So we're going to rebuild that back with white gold, and then we're going to resurface it. So let me get this ready to hold this screw, where I can work on it. Then I'll show you a little bit more of what we've done. So here's my pin vise. It's going to hold this screw when we laser weld it. But before that, let me show you what we've done so far on a couple of the other screws. This is another damaged screw that we're going to be working on last. And this is one of the ones that we're currently working on. I haven't polished it yet, but you see how the top is built back up solid. We'll be polishing that up shortly. And this is one that we've worked on already, that we've already polished partly. So all of these were damaged, like the one I'm getting ready to work on. We build it back up with white gold with our laser beam, and then sand it and file it back down so that it'll be like brand new. So let me show you a few of the steps of how we do that. So I've got my white gold. This is 19 karat white gold out of this dispenser here. And this is the Cartier screw head that we're getting ready to rebuild. So I've got my laser already preset to the correct energy that we need to melt this gold and the beam diameter. So if you can see it, I'm laser welding this now. Okay, and I'm going to build up a little bit of gold right on the tip. Right on that edge where it gets most of the damage. All right, so that's one side. And this isn't using solder. It's, if you see any of the videos where I'm using the laser, it's fusing the gold. I'm working through a microscope here, actually. It's fusing the gold to the screw head that's made out of gold. So there's no solder joints or anything in it. It's solid gold. Solid gold. I think that was a TV show from the past, wasn't it? All right, so I'm going to step away from the microscope just for a second and do a little work at the bench. And I will come back and show you what I've done. Okay. I'm just sanding it down right now, filing it and sanding the excess gold off to get it back to where it was from the factory. So we usually have to build up a little bit more than what we want it to be and then just sand it back down. It's easier to adjust it slowly back down. We have more control over it than we do if we were trying to just build only only going up. And I haven't priced these screws, but I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if each one of these screws is $100 or more. I mean, they're not made. You can't go to the local store and just buy one of these 18 karat white gold screws. So the right way to fix this is just to build it back up. All right. So let me show you just a little bit of what I've done so far. Okay. So this is where we're starting to shape it back up, sanding it down to get it all to the same level. And then I'll polish it back up once I get it completely worked on. So that's about it. I wanted to show you some of the micro work we do with the laser welder. This is the microscope I'm looking through. And it gets down to 1/4 of a millimeter, or 1/5 of a millimeter, 0.20 millimeters on the beam diameter. So if you have any diamonds that need retipping, like the gold on the prong is starting to wear down, I always talk about this toward the end of the videos, or any jewelry that you think has an issue, maybe a loose stone, bring it in. What we do is we broadcast this image out into a screen in the showroom, and we can examine it at the same time while you're watching it, and we can check it for loose diamonds or loose stones. All right, so this is just one of the small repairs that we do that I haven't shared before, rebuilding a gold screw for a Cartier watch. All right, stay tuned for more videos coming soon. Thanks. Have any questions, be sure to just post them in the comments below. Thank you again.